Hi guys, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. The time period from me uploading this video to my previous video is a long time, so I'm not even going to get into it, on why it's such a long time, but it just is. So life. So as you can tell by the title below, I am filming my first year of uni experience and advice video. I'm not going to mention what uni I go to because, safety reasons and, stranger danger. Yeah, okay. So I have made some... be careful there. Do not want to pay for my phone. I made some points on my phone so like I don't ramble into the video because, I feel like I have a tendency to do that. So I don't want to do that. Yeah. Okay. So firstly, I'm going to talk about my own personal experience in terms of what I went through, how I thought it was, etc, etc. Before I start, let me just point out the reason why I'm wearing this get up is because first of all, it's boiling in my room, but I don't want to show like, the whole of my arms because I feel like, too much skin. And second of all, this top because it's cute, and you know what? I bought it, so I can wear it. But yeah, let me get into the video officially. So my experience of university for my first year. Wow, it was a whirlwind, to say the least. It was an adventure because I didn't plan on going to university in the beginning. Like, I was just like, nope, nope, nope. In college, when my tutor was like, come on Tara, apply for UCAS, I was like, no, what do you want? Like, I'm not going. And he was like, why? I'm like, no. I was like, so like, I'm not going. Like, it's not happening. I don't know why. I think it's just because of how much uni is costing in terms of the tuition, maintenance, and all racking up, and like the numbers are just adding up in my brain, and it's just like, oh no, like I do not want to be in debt. But speaking as that, now I am in debt basically now, so yeah, that was just pointless of me even thinking that in the beginning. But yeah, so then I mean that's why I was just majorly like, I'm not going to uni. I just did not want to be in debt, and I think I just really wanted a break from education and be in a controlled learning environment, so to speak, because I've been in a controlled learning environment since I was like 7, because primary school, secondary, so it's like I was like, maybe I just need a break. Like, maybe I just need a break. Just I should just work, make some coin, live my life. And that's what I was doing through the summer last year. Like, I was working in a retail shop, and I was just like, you know what, gotta earn this money. Yeah, even though it was annoying, gotta earn this money. My mum knows me so well to the point where that she told me, Tara, do you want to go to uni? Literally fully sat me down and was like, Tara, do you want to go to uni? I was like, no, no. But like, do you know that kind of high-pitched voice when I'm like, you're secretly lying? I was like, no. She was like, oh, that sounded disgusting. Oh my God, never do that again. Oh, no. I should stop. I was literally like, no mom, I'm not gonna go. She really sat me down, and then she was like, Tara, like, do you want to go? Because if you want to go, just tell me. Because she knows that if I wasn't to go, or if I didn't go, I would regret it, because I would always be sitting there in the back of my mind thinking, what if I was to go? What if I went? What would it have been like? And at this point it was August, so clearing was happening, and everyone had gotten their uni choices already, and all that kind of stuff. So then eventually my mum was like, oh Tara, let's try and see if a university had that kind of clearing place. And because I didn't do any research before, I was just like, you know what, like, let me find a university that has the course that I like, and the course description, it seems like a nice place, and it's out of London, because I kind of didn't want to go to a university in London, because I'm born in London, like, I'm from London, like, I don't want to be in uni in London. She was like, you know what, let's let's have a look. So then I found my course and I found the uni I was going to, and I was just like, you know what, let me call the clearing, like, let's go crazy, like, let's call them and see if I can get in. Ooh. So then I called them, and as I'm calling, I was sitting there like, nah, I bet it's some like really hard, kind of entry requirements and all this stuff. I'm like, all this crazy stuff. And then like when the guy said to me, oh no, you have more than enough credits to get on this course, I was like, I looked at him like, are you joking? Like, are you sure? I thought you were pranking me. I was just like, nah, like, this can't be real. Like, are you sure? And then he was like, no, like, you have well over enough. And I was like, okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't even mention the course I'm doing. I'm doing creative writing and film studies. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, when he said that, I was just like, okay. Yeah, that is the voice. Yes, that's the pitch. So yeah, when he was like, oh yeah, it's sure, like, you got into the course. So then like, he put me through to the course, like, director, or like that person in charge, like, of that course, like that main person. So then I spoke to them. Me and her had a good old natter. I'm not gonna lie, like, me and her had a good old chat. It was so nice. Then yeah, she was like, okay Tara, I'll see you in September, you're on the course. I was like, what? Like, hold up. Like, I was just like, are you joking with me? Like, is this a joke? Like, are you pranking me right now? And for me, I knew that it wasn't like professional to say that to her, but I had to say it because I was just like, this is too easy. Like, it just seems too simple. Like, it feels like it's been so hard for me to get from A to B and from B to C. So getting from here to here, it was just like, it would seem so simple. So then when she was like, oh no, you're on the course, I'll see you in September. Yeah, I was just like, okay. Yeah, and then like from there, me and my mom applied for student loans. So like, we did all this in one day. Keep in mind, we did all this in one day. I called the clearing one day. I called, like, I spoke to that course director in one day. Like, all in the next one day. Me and her applied through clearing. Through clearing? What am I talking about? We applied me and her applied for my student loan. Which, even just those words, student loan, it just like, it just haunts me sometimes. Anyway, so then like, me and her did that. I had to find accommodation. So I couldn't really find anything, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, Mum, am I literally gonna be a homeless uni student? Because I was literally like, I can't find anywhere. Like, everywhere that I called was booked. So then I found somewhere eventually, but let's hold your horses and we'll get to that part in a minute. So then like, through this whole time finding somewhere, it was so difficult, and I had to be at the uni sometimes to like do some of these like, kind of fresher things that they had going on to like kind of introduce you to like the uni and all this kind of stuff. So then me and my family just took one trip to go down there and like get things sorted, and yeah. So then basically we went to the uni, we got everything sorted out, we came back to London, And then like, during this time I couldn't go back to my uni because I had nowhere to stay. So there was no point in me going to do freshers. So I didn't do freshers. I didn't go to like those freshers parties or those fresher events. So because I didn't have anywhere to stay and I didn't know anybody in the city, I didn't know anybody in the uni period, like I didn't know anybody, like nobody, like I was just like, hello. So that's why I stayed in London during freshers. Like, I only went back to the uni when I needed to go for like when the course started. So I didn't experience freshers. I didn't, do all that partying, all the raise the roof and all the drunk life and all that. But to think about it, I'm not really a party person. I'm not really one to, go and hit up the town and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not really one to go and drink or smoke. And I think because I didn't drink or smoke, I'm not really into that kind of scene. Like, I'm not really a party person. I'm not really like, that kind of person. So it's like, for me, missing freshers wasn't a big thing in terms of the activities and the whole partying. I think for me it was more about like, because I might miss opportunity of making some friends, but that wasn't a big issue. It really wasn't. Ooh, is that a burp? No, it's not. Is it? No, it's not. I ended up finding or getting my accommodation like a while after, like I think maybe just before the course started kind of thing, which so I'm so happy for my accommodation place. I'm not gonna say where I live as well, but I'm so happy that I like got that place because I was literally bricks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was so scared. Like, I was just like, Mum, let's just cancel the student finance, let's just cancel everything, because I thought I had nowhere to stay. But when they told me you can stay here, I was so happy, because I had an honest suite. That was my main thing that I really like wanted. Because me and my mum, our family, we don't have a car, so we had to improvise. We literally took everything down to the uni city in 2 suitcases. Keep in mind, I'm not a person that has a lot of like big material, like I'm not a big material person, so it's like we were able to somehow, like, even just thinking about it now, it makes us laugh, because like we're really thinking like, how did we fit like maybe a good 80%, maybe 85% of my things into 2 suitcases. Like, you know, mind blown. We managed to put it all into 2 suitcases and, like, you know, a duffel bag for our carry-on. We went to my kind of, you know, my accommodation, and it was all sorted out. And like, it seems so crazy, because the journey, like, just to get into my accommodation was a joke, because me and my mom were trailing through campus with these 2 heavy suitcases. Like, I feel like if someone had a camera to film it, that stuff would have literally gone viral. But yeah, once all that went through, everything was good. And I think in the first couple of months, I was so homesick. I'm not gonna lie. I think I missed my family so much. I miss my mom so much, and I miss my brother so much, because we were all literally a unit. Like, we were all like this close. And yeah, so I think that's why I was just very like, oh, I kind of miss home. And then there was a point where I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna drop out, which thinking back is crazy, but it's just like, I was like, I called my mom and I was like, Mom, you have to come and get me, let's go. I was like, Mom, I'm not fitting in here, I feel like I don't belong here. But I found maybe like most of that was because everybody else had applied for like, you know, for UCAS in the beginning, and like I applied for UCAS, but like it was at the end, it was just like, I kind of felt like I didn't belong there, because I was like, did I really earn it? But I did. That's the thing that is so crazy. I push myself so hard in like whatever I do. So I think I know that I deserve to be there, but at that point I kind of felt like, do I deserve to be here? Because it seemed too simple, the whole process of getting there. But like when me and my mom just talked, and I think when she came to visit me, and like me and her, like I think I just needed to like see her physically and give her a hug and like just talk to her, because sometimes when you talk on the phone, it's not the same. It really is not the same. I think that kind of helped, and I think that's when I was like, you know what, no, I do belong here. And then I kind of got a handle on my course. I kind of like made some friends. It was kind of cool, and it was fun. And I'm happy that I joined a society, or 2 societies. I joined the ACS and the Hip Hop Dance Society, but the ACS, it was kind of a joke. Let's be real. It was a joke. Like, I think they kind of made it out to be more than it actually was. I think they kind of made it out to be like they do so much things and but it was kind of dry. Like, it was just crusty. Like, it was just like, where are the things at? Like, it's just dry. And I think I kind of like, if I could kind of get a refund on anything, it would be my membership that I paid for, because that was a joke. But it wasn't that much. It was just like, no. But I'm happy that I joined my hip hop society, because if you didn't know, I'm a dancer. I mainly dance hip hop, and like, you know, a little bit contemporary here and like, you know, here and there. But I think when I first went to the taster session of my hip hop society's, like, you know, society, I was so nervous that I didn't really dance to like my full kind of thing, and I think that kind of like made me think again, do I belong here? Do I belong in this course? So that's what it is. And like, because I felt like that for most of the year, or when it first started, I really didn't go to the classes. Like, I didn't go to any of the socials they had. I didn't go to any of that stuff they had, and that's one of the biggest things I regret. But then I kind of don't regret it, because it made me like have this, you know, epiphany to be like, no, you're actually not, you're actually good, like, wait. So yeah, I think I needed to go through a lot of stuff. I think the first year, I'm not gonna lie, it really taught me about, not in terms of just the educational side, but like more myself, because it's like when you're at home and like you're in your, you know, your familiar surroundings, you know yourself, or you think you know yourself, but you don't fully know yourself until you like, you have to get to know yourself, if that makes sense. That sounds so confusing, but it makes sense. Like, you know, break it down and it will make sense. Because it's like, in uni you can get strayed away for so many things. Like you can get strayed away to do this and this and this, and it's not you. And I think that's what kept me so level-headed, because I know what I'm like, I know who I am, I know my I know what I stand for, I know which stuff I will not do and which stuff I would do. My course, I actually like my course. I really enjoy my course. I met some really great people on my course. Like, my course is actually fun. I feel like if you know what you're doing, it's fun. If you're completely bewildered and lost and like, you know, a deer in headlights, then you're like, I want to get out of this course, let me just cut off. I think in the beginning I was so confused because, again, people had time to prepare and I didn't really prepare. But when I kind of really got a hang of it, which was really quickly, I found that like I actually enjoyed my course. There were times where I was just like, what the actual hell? Like, there were times where I just sat there and cried because I was like, do I even know what this teacher is saying? Like, I was so like out of it. So that's something, yeah. And friends, I feel like I have all these like points in my mind, but I need to like, you know, oh yeah, I didn't make a ton of friends in the first year. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I made tons of friends, besties for life, squad group. No, I didn't make tons of friends. I'm happy I didn't make a bunch of friends, because I feel like when you're in first year, you try to make friends with everybody because you just want to have a friend. You don't want to be the person alone. But for me, I'm totally fine with being alone. Like, I know that sounds so sad. I don't give a f. I like being alone sometimes. And I feel like, I can't explain it, but it's like, sometimes I just really enjoy being alone. So that wasn't a big thing for me if I didn't have friends. I really don't care. Yeah. Okay, wow. That first year was a lot. So the first point of my advice for any first years coming into uni, or even if you're not a first year and go into your second year like me, or you're going to a third year, or you know, you're just, yeah. First point is, or the first thing I'm going to talk about is your course, your like lectures, seminars, and your personal tutor. Second point I'm going to talk about is like, you know, your friends, yourself, and like uni expectations, which third thing is accommodation, and the fourth thing is finance. So for the first point, in terms of your course, your lectures, seminars, personal tutor, all that kind of jazz, make sure you pick a course that you actually enjoy, like, because you don't want to get there and be like, yeah, I'm going to do this course, and you go in it and you're like, what the hell? Like, pick a course because you generally enjoy it. Don't pick a course because it will make you the most money in the future, maybe, or it, you know, because it seems exciting, or because you watch Suits and you want to be a lawyer, or all this kind of stuff, because you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to end up doing assignments properly. You're not going to have a passion for going to the lessons, or you're not going to really want to go to the lessons because you're going to be like, this course is, you know, rubbish. And you're going to get your money's worth, to be honest, because I'm not going to lie, uni's a bit expensive. No, that's a lie. Uni is expensive, okay? Uni is robbing us, but like, you don't want to, like, you know, be robbed technically by the government, and you know, not pick a course that you actually like. Go to your lectures, go to your seminars. I know sometimes the seminars are like, why am I even here? She's talking crap. Like, but actually go. Like, I'm not gonna like generally like really go. Don't sit there the night before your class and sit and be like, I'm not gonna go to this lecture tomorrow, because it's like, you're gonna end up regretting it when it comes to your final exam or your assignment. The final point of this thing is your personal tutor. You are assigned a personal tutor for a reason. They're not just there willy-nilly, like, they're there to actually help you. The second point, friends and self and uni expectations. Let me take a breather. Friends. You don't have to make a bundle of friends in the first year. I've seen people who do these same videos on YouTube, and they're like, oh my gosh, in the first couple months you really find your true friend group, friends for life, best. No, that's a lie, okay? That is bull. Or because they find their good group of friends, it doesn't mean that that group of friends is their true group of friends. Like, people are as like, I'm not even gonna lie, everyone just tries to make friends in the beginning because they don't want to be alone, like I said before. And you don't want to just want to attach yourself to a group of friends which aren't really you. Like, if they do stuff that is not in your nature to do, you're gonna be led astray and be doing all this wild stuff that you're not really about. Do you know what I mean? Or you may be doing stuff that you just not are down with, and like, you don't want to put yourself in that kind of situation because it's really horrible. So just don't be afraid if you don't make a ton of friends. Like, for me, again, I didn't make a ton of friends. I really don't care, because I literally have my whole life to make friends. I don't have to make a ton of friends in uni. I can make friends like literally wherever I go. Don't be nervous or scared or upset or whatever if you don't make friends in the first year. You can make friends in the second year. You can make friends in the third year. People come from other unis during the time that you're probably there and you're gonna meet them. So like, don't be scared or don't be upset or don't worry if you don't make friends in the first year, because you may not have made a ton of friends in the first year, or because you may not make a ton of friends in the first year. It doesn't mean you're a loser. It doesn't mean you're weird. Sometimes being weird is the best. I'm weird, I don't get. Also, another thing, if you're going to uni with a group of friends that you have had in high school or sixth form or college, don't expect to stay friends with them again, because I said everyone changes. You like, don't expect to be like, oh, because I was friends with Millie and Bobby in high school and you know, college, we're gonna be tight. No, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be friends with those same people when you come out of uni. People drift, so do not be afraid if you don't make friends, and don't just be in a rush to make friends, because the kind of people that you want as in your friend group as part of your real like friend tribe, I guess I can call it that, friend tribe, friend group, real troop, I don't know. Yeah, when you go out looking for friends, you make the worst kind of friends. They're not friends, they're fake ass. Like, they're literally fake as another way to make friends in uni is not just, you know, talking to people that you already know. You can make friends through going through a society. I definitely recommend joining a sports club or a society that you may have an interest in. Uni nowadays have so many societies and clubs that people like. My uni has a freaking Disney society. Like, come on. Wait, do they? I think they do. They should do. I think they do. No, they do. I feel like I've talked so much about friends. Let's just skip on to self. Okay, self. This is sweat. It's not even highlight. It's sweat. So onto self. Even though your classes and your studies and your assignments and all this jazz is important, yourself and your mental health and your self well-being, you know, inner outer, should be your first priority. Do not neglect to care for yourself, because I realized in uni, especially in exam period, like, or assignment period, like, you literally can go from, you know, 100 back to down to 0 in like literally a hot second. But you're not gonna do well if your mental health and your physical health is not up to par. I mean, you can't go to class if you're sick. You can't do an assignment if you're sick. So don't forget to look after yourself, because yourself is literally more important than getting a first in your class. Like, it literally is. There are so many people in uni who get depression, and it really is a big thing. So like, if you're feeling like that, just go and get some like advice, or go to a guidance counselor, or again, talk to your personal tutor, talk to your friends, like, you know what I mean? So, and that is all part of self, in terms of self-healing, self-care, all of that stuff. So yeah. Next part is uni expectations, and this really pisses me off. Uni expectations are so annoying and they're so rubbish. Uni expectations really make people feel like they have to do certain things to live the true uni experience. There is no true uni experience. Everyone's own experience in uni is their true experience. You can't just be like, oh, because, you know, Cassidy and John are, you know, drinking up a storm, that's, you know, like you know, they're really living the true uni experience. If that is not for you, don't do it. Simple as. You don't have to. Again, this all comes into peer pressure. Oh my gosh, wow. This is crazy. Life's crazy, guys. Don't feel like you have to follow society's, like, I can't explain it, like, you know, society's expectations of what a true uni experience is. Or because university students stereotypically, you know, never have money, or because they stereotypically, you know, get drunk every night, and because they stereotypically party, and because of this and this and this. You don't have to conform to these expectations. Do you know what I mean? Because again, everyone's different. You don't have to do these things all because they're doing it. If you're about that, go ahead. That's you. That's you. The next point is accommodation. Get your accommodation sorted out ASAP. You know what your like loan is gonna be. Look at your accommodation and see. Okay, in my first year, for my accommodation, I was in a shared accommodation. I lived with 3 guys and a girl, and it was actually alright, to be honest. if you're first year coming into uni, definitely get your accommodation sorted out as soon as possible. This is like, I know this video may seem comical to you, but this is actually serious. Like, you don't want to be homeless. Yeah, you don't want to like leave your accommodation until the last minute, because you don't know if you're going to be put in a like accommodation that is grotty, because it can literally ruin your first year. If I was you in first year, I advise getting a shared accommodation. I don't advise getting a studio. I mean, for my second year, I'm gonna get a studio because I want my own space. But for your first year, I would definitely advise getting a shared accommodation, because that gives you a chance to meet more people again, make friends, and because that's how I met some of my friends, through my accommodation and like all that kind of stuff. Like, it gives you a chance to like make new friends, get see what people really are like, because you don't know how people really live until you live with them. You really don't. Point 4, final point. Finance, money, the coin, that pound sign. As soon as you can apply for your student loan, apply for it, because you don't want to be in a position where like your loan comes in late and you have to pay rent and you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my rent? Like, you don't want to be put in that position, because it's literally horrible. Like, and I think that's why I advise getting your student loan or applying for your student as soon as possible, because at least then you know things are sorted out for you. You're not sitting there being like, oh my gosh, how am I going to afford this? How am I going to afford that? In the summer, get a part-time job or get a full-time job, or just get a job in the summer so you can work, so you can have a bit of money that you've earned before you go to uni, so you're not relying on a student loan. So again, but also while you're in uni, if your schedule allows it, I'm not going to say get a job because you need that coin, no. If your schedule literally allows it, and if you know that you can put that workload on yourself, as well as have a social life and get your studies together and feel sane, then I advise getting a part-time job. But don't let the job people take the mick out of you, because they're probably going to give you more hours just because you're a student. So like, figure out if you want to get a part-time job while you're in uni, because not all people have a part-time job. I mean, this past year I didn't have like a part-time job when I was in uni, because I knew that if I was to have a part-time job in the first year of uni, I would not be able to handle all of it. I wouldn't be able to do my course. I think it would have got a bit too much for me. So, but if you can handle it, I applaud you. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more uni advice videos or just advice in general, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Click the red subscribe button down there, because I will know that you actually enjoy my channel. And yeah, all my social media will be linked down below. Subscribe, like, share. Oh, and also, if you're going into the first year of uni, I wish you so much good luck. I wish you good luck on your A-levels or whatever grade you're getting back. I hope you get into your first uni of choice. So like, enjoy your first year, and just enjoy it and have fun. Yeah, okay.